cycling it right back to the beginning and sort of putting yourself in that mindset of what it was like when you first started. So you've turned 18 and you've been taken to some clubs or whatever, and you're getting exposed to that environment for the first time. Looking back in hindsight, if you can think of something, what would you say that you wish you'd known before you started, or when you started? What's something that sort of surprised you?
I thought it was going to be really easy money. And you can make a lot of money, but it's not easy. It's so physically demanding. Like, you have to stay in shape. So it's not just like the work itself. You're walking around for 8 hours in like 8-inch heels. So that already is hard. And then when you have to like just speak to people for like hours on end, it can be really just draining. And then obviously you've got to take the time outside of work to try and make sure that you're like staying in shape. And
you didn't know you were going to have to get a gym membership along with all this.
And then I didn't know that you could make minus money. That was a shock. Money? That was such a shock the first night that happened.
What does that mean?
So to work in a club, you pay the club fee. So it's different everywhere.
Right.
So where I am in Wales, it's like that's the most expensive place I've been. It's like £100 on a Saturday to work there, £80 on a Friday, and then throughout the week it's £40 on whatever day. So say I'm working like a Saturday, you pay the £100, you pay the £25 DJ fee. So you have to pay the DJ to call your name on stage, basically.
It's like a shout out.
Yeah, because if you want to go on stage, which you have to go on stage, you have to pay the DJ. So you paid £125 to walk into the club.
Yeah.
So then say it's a completely dead night, or there's loads of girls on and there's not enough guys, and you don't make any money. You're then walking out with you've worked an 8-hour shift and you're walking out with minus £125, and then whatever your travel is as well.
That must be a bit of a knock to confidence.
Oh, the first time that happened, I was like, what? What? How have I come in, worked an 8-hour shift? It's like the most demoralizing thing.
Because you're working just on what you actually receive in terms of the cash in hand that people have. And
it's only commission based.
Yeah.
So if you don't make any money, you don't make any money. And then it's just like, okay, so I sat here in my underwear for 8 hours and now I have painful feet for no reason.
That sounds like the worst.
And also there is a lot of rejection involved.
Rejection as in you go and try and initiate something with someone and then you have to try and kind of deal with it if they're just not interested. Is there any does it ever get harsh?
People are brutal. Like if you go over, like I get people have a type and stuff. So say they've come in and they're looking for like a blonde with big boobs or something, and then you go down and sit next to them and you're like, do you want to go for a dance? They will literally look at you and be like, no, your tits are too small. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.
That is weird.
But they will if they don't want to dance, they'll tell you why, and they will not even be nice about it. I feel like like a lot of guys are just like, they forget that you're still a human, like with feelings.
That's the kind of reaction that I would expect online on the more camming side of things, and to hear that people are like so callous about having that kind of opinion, that's mad.
So you have to have very thick skin and be able to deal with being turned down a lot during a night.